Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be another Keeping It Neutral episode. It's been a while since I've done one and I've got the perfect one for today. It's going to be cool toned versus warm toned. Now if you saw my videos a few weeks ago, you know I was playing with this palette. This is the Vive 90s palette, which is new to me, and it's very much greys and cool tones. Which was really pretty and it's really fun to play with, and I wanted to do a comparison, or kind of like a cool versus warm tone. So I'm intrigued to know what you prefer, whether you like the cool, you like the warm tone. I do find, because I've got blue eyes, the warm tones do make the blue eyes pop a bit more, but I have been enjoying playing with cool tones at the moment. So we're going to do one eye cool toned, one eye warm toned. I'm going to do relatively, like, pretty much the same look, a classic smoky eye with a pop of shimmer. And I was going to do it with the Beauty Bay Nude Matte palette, but I felt like it actually wasn't warm enough for this video that I wanted, and I thought let's pick a different palette. And I've mentioned this in my Sweet Valentine's look, I don't want to stop playing with this brand even though it doesn't exist anymore. So I'm going to play with Summer Solstice from Ether Beauty as my warm tone side. So I'm going to pick kind of the same depth shade and work in the exact same way on each side, but just one will be cool and one will be warm. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. Okay, so zooming in a little bit more, I'm hoping this eye plays ball. It's kind of got, it's quite dry at the moment. I keep trying to moisturise it, so we'll see how it goes. I'll probably do the warm tones on the eyes just to kind of mask it a little bit. So we shall make a start. Now what I should have done is cleaned some brushes before I started, but I haven't. So I've got one of my little makeup remover pads that I can just take off the excess, because I want to try and also use relatively similar brushes. So we're going to start off with the Sigma blending brush. So from the Solstice palette, I'm going to start off with the shade Sister. I'm going to pop this onto the outer portion of the lid. So like I said, very much a classic smoky eye look I'm going to do here. Let's see how well it sticks to my dry eye. So like this. So you've seen me do this kind of style quite a few times. I just thought it'd be a good way. I have actually got the same brush, so I'm going to give that a bit of a clean. And then we're going to jump into the shade Soot from the Vive palette. Again, it's going to go on the outer portion. So now we're going to start to blend this out. So the usual shade I take with this one is the shade Balance next. I'm going to stick with the same Sigma brush, and what I tend to do next is half go on the first shade and then half just above, and start working that through the crease. So it's going to start blending out the first shade and then layering up the next shade. And then from the Vive palette, I think the best shade next would be to go with Whatever. And same again, half on the shade Soot and half above. Start working this into the crease. Both these palettes are beautifully pigmented. I'm just so sad that one no longer exists. But I'm glad that I found the other one, because it will definitely bring a lot of fun to my collection, I think. Okay, now we're going to start to the proper blend. And I think I've got two relatively similar brushes here, do I? So now we're going with two fluffy brushes. I'll use this one for warm and this one for cool. So for the warm, we're now going to go in with the shade Soul. And start to blend that out. And for the cool toned, we'll go in with the shade, we'll go in with the shade Supermodel, this one here. And exactly the same, we're just going to blend out this shade now. First of all, we're going to shade Amber on the warm side. And I am just going to take my finger for this. This is going to go kind of middle of the lid. Gorgeous golden tone. And I'm going to get so much, I'm going to definitely play with this so much in the summer, this palette. Like I said, I don't want to forget this brand, even though I can't buy from them anymore. I need to still play with it. And actually I'm going to carry on. I'm going to then take Citrine, and that's going to go kind of more in the inner portion to inner eye. Oh yeah. And on the cool side, I'm going to start off with Acid Wash. Again, let's go with the finger. And this one again is going to be the centre. And then we're going to finish up with Dial Up. I am going to do the lower lash line as well. I've definitely got plenty of pencil brushes to do that. So let's take you two. Both will definitely need a clean. Like I said, I do think warm tones really suit my blue eyes, but actually the cool tone does give a slightly more sophisticated glam look to the eyes, I think, which yeah, is nice. Okay, I'm just going to complete the lower lash line in one go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Sister for this side. And run along mainly the outer portion of the lower lash line. Then we're going to take a bit of, we're going to go in with Soul next actually. And start blending it out slightly. And then we're going to finish with Citrine. Just layer a bit on this lower lash line. With the cool side, we're going to go in with Soot first. Again, push like kind of 2/3 the way along. Take some of Supermodel. Put more in the inner corner, but also blend that out. And finally, Dial Up just along the beginning portion of the lower lash line. Okay, let me load up with mascara and then I'll be back. And that is the eyes complete. So we've got warm versus cool toned. And like I said, I love the warm tone, and I think, you know, for summer and my eye colour, that looks really cool. But there is something about the cool tone that does give a bit more of a sophisticated glam look about the eyes, and it almost looks softer as well than the warm side. You'll have to let me know what you think and which side is your favourite, and are you a cool toned or warm toned person? Are you kind of more warm in the summer, cooler in the winter? Let me know, I'm intrigued to know. But yeah, I really wanted to do this episode for this series for a while, but I just never felt I had a cool enough a cool toned enough palette to be able to use, and now I do, so that's exciting. So yeah, another little keeping it neutral episode. I have got one more planned in this series, which I'll do soon, and then I don't know what I'm going to do because I kind of feel like I've done everything I can with this Keeping It Neutral series. If you've got any ideas or suggestions, leave them down below. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Any future requests, leave down below, and I'll see you all in my next video.